The reason I decided to serve is because I saw so much hope and joy in the kids in junior youth in the community, and I think I wanted to help them be able to channel their energies in a direction that was going to be positive and impactful for the community. It showed me the power of the Institute process and the impact that it has on my perspective on what happiness means, what it means to serve, on my education, and how to align service with every aspect of my life. And it's really beautiful to be a part of a process that you know is going to be lasting and sustaining. Like, even all of the little efforts that are made, they accumulate into something that's really profound.
We moved to Florence 6.5 years ago, about, and we really kind of self-isolated in the beginning, because it's a small town, not a lot of diversity, and we kind of phrased it that we couldn't get over our own color.
As soon as we made the shift from just being so, about ourselves and about our color, we just went out, and then as we went out and made that commitment, then the people that we were meant to meet came to us.
Yeah, we had all kinds of...
And it just sort of pretty much snowballed from that. And I guess one of the things that I really enjoy about Homefront Pioneering is how much I've learned. Before being a pioneer, I had no idea about teaching classes, teaching children or teaching adults. Matter of fact, we started a book 5 so I could learn how to be an animator. So the typical role of an animator is someone that more closely reflects the age of the kids that they're working with. But as senior citizens, we call ourselves granimators instead of animators. So we use our skills and our backgrounds to do the same thing that the animators do, but we do it a little bit different. My skill was not working with kids, but with sports, for example, basketball. So I bring in those kinds of programs and activities for the kids, and then we bring in the idea of the books. So as I get more comfortable, I can teach the kids some of the things that's into the faith. So having an individual like me who had never been involved in junior youth started teaching them, it was like an amazing thing. But if we really appreciate the concourse and allow it to take shape and form through our efforts, then it sort of happens. And that's pretty much been how things have went when we've been doing all of our activities in our Homefront posts. The other thing that I really appreciate is when we had difficult times, we could always call on our auxiliary board member, who is wonderful in terms of giving us new suggestions, new ideas, and also our the cluster next to us, the reservoir cluster. They were really wonderful in terms of helping provide additional teachers that we didn't have. They provided financial support for us. They provided prayers. So we couldn't have went to this post without having the reservoir cluster support us.
I think we had a picture of it being lots of sacrifice, really heavy-duty service. Almost feel guilty that we're in a beautiful spot. We're meeting wonderful people. We're getting to explore and do all kinds of activities that we wouldn't have known about before.
I was really confused about what I wanted to do with my life, as far as a college degree and sort of like what career that I wanted to do. And so I decided to fill out that application and begin that process. There were some confirmations that occurred for me by offering that period of service. One was I was able to get a scholarship for school, and also I was able to go on pilgrimage and go on a study abroad experience in Nicaragua. And I was also able to see that my parents became more involved with the Baha'i community. Now, you may be thinking that offering a period of service is for a contribution to the cause. For me, it was also for my own personal development. It became the guiding light for my life. Answers became clear, and my life became clear.
I talked to a lot of people about offering a period of service, and a lot of them have roadblocks or mental barriers that prevent them from considering offering a period of service as a genuine possibility. I think the world around us, our society, does a great job of helping us consider material preparation for the rest of our life. Where are we going to live? How are we going to make money? But offering a period of service can give so much clarity to all those aspects of life because it tends to the spirit. It tends to those spiritual aspects of life that are so important in decision making. I no longer feel like I'm just being swept along in the current of society. I feel like I'm taking my life into my own hands. If your heart feels stirred by the possibility of offering a period of service, try it out.
Oh, that I could travel, even though on foot and in the utmost poverty, to these regions, raising the call, Yabalaba, in cities, villages, mountains, deserts, and oceans, to promote the divine teachings. This, alas, I cannot do. How intensely I deplore it. Please God, ye may achieve it. Please God, ye may achieve it. This means you and I must walk and talk and raise the call, Yabalapa. Please God, we may achieve it. Yabalapa, 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 Yabalapa.